All right. Hi, everyone. Let's get going. Friday, December 5th, almost Christmas. I know I've been jokingly saying that for weeks now, but it's actually really true now. Anywho, I've been here. I came over to hang out with my mom and dad. My dad had surgery, and he's 92 and pretty frail, and so it's a pretty interesting experience. I had a lot of time just hanging out and going for walks around the wherever he can walk. He can't really walk that far, but we get the walk around into the courtyard here and do a lot of laps and chit chat and stuff. And today, yeah, it got interesting. We were talking about um dying, and I was just bringing up this question of like, what's the point of it all? And anyway, so might be a peculiar time to bring up a picture of David Hasselhoff here, but apparently he said this, and I really like this quote. I think laughter is the best medicine. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you can't laugh at life and the silliness of it all. Um, and that was kind of the theme that we landed on today. It's this. There's so many things to get so serious about and get so hung up on and feel sad about. And there's this. I mean, we humans are, you know, on the one hand, just the most amazing creatures ever, the things that we can invent, the machines we can build and do all kinds of things. And then we're also still a bunch of hairless apes still, wanting to beat on each other and um, are subject to these pretty base impulses. And on some level, it's like, yeah, what's the point of it all? And anyway, so today's session is devoted to this idea that David Hasselhoff here is putting on the table, which is just this ability to find levity and humor in ourselves and the experiences that we're having. And even when things seem really dire and crazy and upsetting, can we kind of sit there and look at ourselves in the mirror or hang out with our friends and get a good chuckle out of all of it? And sometimes it's really hard to do, but I think it's a really solid positivity practice to engage in. So let's spend some time today just exploring that part of ourselves that maybe gets in the way of us feeling lighter and joyful uh, and playful. So let's close our eyes. Take a couple minutes just to drop in or wherever you find yourself. Notice the body. Notice the sensations, the skin, your face, your hands, your arms. We have no choice but to experience life through this thing called the body. The body is in constant contact with our environment. So the senses are always picking up sensations and sounds and smells. And just taking a moment to appreciate all of that right now. The body is constantly feeling and sensing. The brain is always thinking, making memories, recalling memories. And no matter where you find yourself right now, see if you can kind of take this sort of existential leap outside of your skin and just look in from the outside in. There you are, this hairless ape, probably a little bit neurotic, worried about what others think and whether or not we're doing a good enough job of you know existing, being, and see if you can find some distance and just kind of look down with a sense of amusement at the sense of part of us that's running around, trying to perform, trying to look good all the time. Sometimes we're too skinny, other times we're too fat, sometimes we're too serious, other times we're not serious enough. It's just kind of this tragic, comical experience. And when we're in it, it feels really serious. It can feel really heavy and really sad and even despondent. So what I'm inviting right now is seeing if you can jump outside of that skin and look in from the outside. Just appreciate a kind of absurdity of it all. We all think we're so unique and so special. All have our own specific problems. And the truth of the matter is we all pretty much have the same problems. Right? We all want things to be different. We all want to be better and richer and younger and fill in the blank. And see if you can find some levity in that experience. It's all pretty limited. Time is limited. I'm getting a really appreciating the sort of the front row seat. It relates to my dad, It's like it's pretty obvious. We don't have much time left. So he sort of puts this question front and center of what makes all of this worth doing and worth experiencing. If it doesn't involve laughter or joy or connection, then we're kind of left with this big question mark of what's the point of it all? And the good news is this is one of these positivity skills that we can practice. We can practice being more joyful and lighter and a little bit self deprecating, not take ourselves so seriously, get a good chuckle out of the silliness of all the stuff that we're taking so seriously and trying to figure out all the time, and just kind of throw up our hands and say, yeah, we're all bozos on the bus. Let's have a good time while we're doing it. I have a couple really good guy friends, and what makes us really good friends is that we're all very real with each other, and we see each other in a way that it's almost like we appreciate the caricatures that we are in each other's lives. And there's something really, I think, endearing and special about that kind of straightforwardness of just there's no pretense. It's joyful, it's funny. So I guess I'm inviting us all to put some energy into that. Just look around, look at the people in your life and cut them some slack and laugh a little more. Laugh at yourself. Yeah, just making space for levity and humor. Take a deep breath in. Oh, out breath through the mouth. Just relaxing the belly and the shoulders and the chest, jaw, the throat, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, out and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come on back. Um, I've been putting more deliberate effort into bringing more comedy into my life. So I'm just mentioning that in case it's inspiring to you. Is like, cool thing is you can go onto YouTube and you can find all kinds of really funny, clever people out there. And I think it's just really healthy. So I guess today's session is sort of inspirative. Go go make yourself laugh. Go find something that's funny. Um, anyway, hope that was helpful. Take care, everyone. Love you all. See you on Monday.